What does a non-compete clause mean for me? Imagine landing a new job and signing a contract that might limit your future options. That's what a non-compete clause is all about. It's a part of some employment agreements that can affect your work life after you leave. A non-compete clause is a rule in your employment contract that says you cannot work for a competitor or start a similar business in a certain area and for a specific amount of time after you leave your current job. Its main goal is to protect the employer's confidential information, trade secrets, and customer relationships. From a legal point of view, this means you might not be able to work in the same industry or with the same competitors for a set period after your employment ends. This can temporarily limit your job choices and career growth. Employers use these clauses to stop employees from sharing sensitive information or using insider knowledge to benefit a rival company. For a non-compete clause to be enforceable, it must be reasonable. That means the restrictions should not be overly broad or last too long. Courts look at whether the geographic area and time frame are fair and necessary to protect the employer's legitimate business interests. Usually, the restrictions are limited to what is needed to keep trade secrets or maintain customer relationships. You also need to get something in return for signing a non-compete. This is called consideration. It could be your job, a raise, or specialized training. Without this exchange, the clause might not hold up in court. Laws about non-compete agreements can vary depending on where you work. Some states or regions have restrictions or even ban them for certain workers or industries. Recently, federal laws have been looking at limiting or banning non-compete clauses because they can make it harder for workers to move freely, find better wages, or start new businesses. If you've signed a non-compete, it's important to review its terms carefully. Violating it could lead to legal trouble, like lawsuits or court orders stopping you from working in certain roles. Sometimes, these clauses are paired with non-disclosure agreements that prevent sharing confidential information or non-solicitation agreements that restrict contacting your former employer's clients or coworkers. In short, a non-compete clause means you agree to limit your employment options after leaving your job to protect your employer's business interests. But these restrictions must be fair and supported by law to be enforceable. As laws change, their use is being looked at more closely because they can impact your ability to work and earn a living.